Your guardian angel has flown down with a message just for you today. Picture this: the person who makes your heart sing, the one you're absolutely crazy about, might one day become someone you wish you'd never met. It sounds pretty wild, right? You've been in each other's lives for a good while, sharing secrets, dreams, and even your favorite snacks. Right from the start, your love story was something out of a storybook. It was as if you both danced to the same rhythm of life, sharing endless conversations that ranged from the deeply meaningful to the laugh-out-loud funny. Being with each other felt like wrapping up in a cozy blanket on a cold day. It was warm, comforting, and filled with trust. With them by your side, fear was a word that lost its meaning. You two were a team through and through. Spending time together wasn't just nice, it was the highlight of your day. No matter what was going on, a rough day at the office, a small victory that felt huge, or just the everyday ups and downs, you always turned to each other first. There was this unspoken promise to keep the other's secrets locked away, safe and sound. It was this deep understanding that made your relationship special. You weren't just lovers, you were best friends, dream supporters, and each other's biggest fans. You celebrated each other's successes, no matter how big or small, and provided a shoulder to lean on when the going got tough. This bond you shared was more than just being in love. It was about genuinely knowing and caring for each other in a way that was rare and beautiful. You cheered for each other's goals and aspirations, always pushing and encouraging one another to reach for the stars. In each other you found not just a partner but a soulmate who made every part of life brighter and more meaningful. You were like two peas in a pod, encouraging each other to stay on the right path, lifting each other up when times were tough. You faced challenges together, never judging, always understanding. Any problem that came up you tackled as a team, never leaving the other to face it alone. Together you were each other's slice of happiness. But as time ticked on, things started to shift, taking a turn you never saw coming. Your love story, once smooth sailing, suddenly hit rough waters, turning calm waves into a tempest. It started to feel like you just couldn't do anything right, as shadows of doubt, jealousy, and the need for control darkened the once bright connection you shared. Your partner took the reins, making all the decisions, tipping the balance until it felt like you were on a seesaw that never came back up. The smallest disagreements turned into massive storms over issues that, when you really think about it, shouldn't have weighed so heavily. The concept of having a little personal space, some me time, seemed to disappear completely. Every attempt to mend things, to wipe the slate clean and start fresh, was like speaking to a wall that just wouldn't listen. Your partner became the judge and jury for every little misstep, showing no interest in sitting down and talking things out, or even admitting there were issues to discuss. Your efforts to clear the air and sort through misunderstandings were ignored, as if you were speaking into the void, invisible and unheard. In these times, the frustration of feeling unheard and the isolation of being invisible were overwhelming. It was as if the very foundation of your relationship, built on mutual respect and understanding, had crumbled. You longed for the days when dialogue flowed freely, when problems were something you faced together, not alone. The lack of communication and understanding left you feeling stranded, a lone sailor in the stormy sea of your relationship, yearning for a lifeline, for any sign that things could return to the way they once were. Out of nowhere, you discover they've found someone new, and you're the last person on earth to get the news. It's as if your heart got tossed into a blender and hit puree. Suddenly, everything that felt solid just collapsed, leaving you wandering in a labyrinth with no signs pointing to an exit. You found yourself in the darkest times, without a single hand to hold, a comforting shoulder to cry on, or someone willing to just sit and listen to your heartache. It felt like being in a deep pit with no ladder to climb out. But here's the thing: even when you felt like you'd hit the absolute bottom, Like there was no further down you could go, your guardian angel hadn't left your side. Not even for a second. They were there, silent but ever present, catching every whisper for help that escaped your lips in the middle of the night. They felt the tangle of your thoughts, your yearning for the mess to unravel, and for a sliver of peace to weave its way back into your life. Your guardian angel, your unseen protector, understood the depth of your pain. But more than that, they recognized the resilience and hope flickering within you, stubborn and unyielding even in the face of despair. They saw how you clung to the belief that somehow, some way things could get better. That belief, that spark, was all they needed to start working their magic. But as time ticked on, things started to shift, taking a turn you never saw coming. They began to weave a net of support around you, invisible to the eye, but as real as the ground beneath your feet. This net was made of memories of better times, whispers of encouragement, and the promise of brighter days ahead. Your guardian angel started to remind you of your strength, your worth, and the love you're capable of giving and receiving. Slowly, the darkness began to lift. The labyrinth walls that seemed so daunting started to lower, revealing paths you hadn't noticed before. Opportunities for healing, for growth, and for rediscovery lay before you, each step forward lit by the newfound hope your guardian angel helped ignite. This journey isn't over, it's just taking a new direction. With your guardian angel's guidance, you're learning to navigate this maze, finding strength in moments of weakness and joy in small victories. Remember, no matter how tough the road, your guardian angel is always by your side, ready to offer a hand, a shoulder, or an ear reminding you that even at rock bottom, the only way left to go is up. Your guardian angel has been watching you closely, feeling the hurt in your heart, but also seeing the love you still have for your special someone. Guess what? You're about to get sprinkled with some serious magic dust. Wealth, pep, and smarts are coming your way. A little nudge from the big guy upstairs is going to kickstart your healing process, making you glow like a light bulb and bringing back folks you thought you'd lost. You're on the brink of a happiness explosion, all because of these awesome blessings heading your way. You've been working on yourself, trying to be the best version of you, and it's about to pay off. Your money troubles? They're going to smooth out into a nice calm sea. And your mind? It's going to chill out, making room for bravery and the muscle to leap over hurdles like a superhero. So, get ready to catch all the good stuff coming at you. Just whisper amen if you're ready to grab hold of this shower of good vibes.